All right, you guys, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to make this super simple no-knead whole wheat green olive bread. This bread is full of flavor, of course, in the green olives and also the herbs that we use. It's simple to make. It's crispy on the outside. It's soft, tender, and chewy on the inside. I'm telling you, it's a perfect bread. Now, if you've never made a no-knead bread before, stick around. You're going to be addicted just like I am. Now, either the night before, I always start the night before, but you can do it the morning of too. You just want to give it at least 12 hours before you bake it. You're going to put all of your ingredients together in a bowl, just like I'm doing here. Now, I use a blend of white whole wheat flour and bread flour in this recipe. You can use 100% whole wheat. Just know that the bread's going to be a little bit more dense and you're going to need to bake it just a tiny bit longer. So mix this all together just as the name implies, you don't have to knead it, but you do need to make sure that that flour is incorporated before you get started. Because this is a whole wheat bread, it's going to be a little bit more sticky or tacky than what a normal no-knead bread would be. This is normal. This is what you're looking for. Whole wheat flour absorbs a lot more moisture. Mix this together, cover it. You're going to let this sit at least, I like to let mine sit 14 to 18 hours before I bake it. And then the next day, of course, you're going to preheat your oven hot with the Dutch oven in it for at least 30 minutes. Once that's preheated, you're going to prep your dough for baking. So generously flour your surface. You can see what it looks like here, and then very gently turn your dough out of the bowl. I use a bowl scraper to do this just because I think it's easier. I also use my bowl scraper or even a bench knife to shape the dough. And you can see I just kind of pull it back on itself. You don't really even necessarily need to do this. Really, you can just plop a ball down onto your parchment paper and bake it. Now you can see that I kind of cut my parchment paper into this, I don't know, oblong shape with little handles on it. You can buy them like this, but I think they're kind of expensive, so I just do my own. Then I flour the top. I also score my bread. This bread's going to kind of release everywhere just because there's so much moisture in it, but this does control where it does release. Then you're going to take your hot Dutch oven out of the oven, and this is hot. Be careful. I have burned myself on these things more times than I should probably admit. Take it out and gently and carefully place your parchment paper in there with the dough on it. Put the lid back on it. It's going to immediately go into your hot oven, 500 degrees, and I bake this for 25 minutes. Now, after the 25 minutes are up, what you're going to do is you're going to take the lid off. When you take the lid off, this is what you're looking for. This is the magic. It's always kind of exciting. You want that bread to be puffed up. You want it to be nice and round. And then you're going to reduce your temperature and you're going to bake it for another 25 minutes. Once it's done, remove it from the oven, let it cool for several hours, like 2 or 3 hours at least. You want those starches to set, and then slice it, enjoy it. So of course, don't forget to subscribe, and if you try this recipe, I would love to hear how it went for you.